G'day everybody, another wonderful day to look at stamps again. All right, different video today. A beautiful subscriber reached out to me. Her name was Heather. She's in Brisbane. And she said she'd been watching my videos and seen how enthusiastic I am about collecting stamps. I mean, anyone who's a true stamp collector loves them and is full of life for stamps, just like me. So I was really lucky for her to come, ring me up and say, look, come and collect these and share with your subscribers. Now, I went and picked them up, had a chat to her. Her mum is her mum's collection, Joan, and Joan had been putting this stamp collection together for many, many years. Now, she received the stamp collection off Mr. Pitt, who lived down the road. So it started way over 100 years ago. And then when Heather got the collection off her mum, she sort of did her own take on it and added a few more stamps to it. Now, talking to Heather, she's been in Japan for the last, 17 years or 27 years? It was quite a long time. Beautiful going into a house and seeing all the Japanese furniture. And she was an artist as well, so I saw some beautiful artwork. But she said that her mum, when she gave Joan the stamp collection, said when you get rid of the stamps, it'd be good if you sold them and made a donation to the Fred Hollows Foundation. And as everyone may know, that Fred Hollows has been around for 20, 30 years. He's passed away now, but the foundation's still there. And he helps people with eyesight. So anyone that can't afford to get their eyes fixed, Fred Hollows used to go overseas in his own time, volunteer and fix people's eyes. So basically what we're going to do is a huge giveaway. And anyone who makes a donation to the Fred Hollows Foundation of at least $5, I'll send you an envelope full of stamps. All right, so I'm going to take your word on it. Let me know in the comments and I'll send you some stamps. Now, those stamps can be a page out of the World Book, anything you see, or I can take a big handful out of my World collection and send them to you. At this stage, we'll do 20 envelopes. Keep the names coming. I'll try and do as many as possible, but they cost around $4.50 to send envelopes around the world. So I'm more than happy to do that. I've already made a couple of donations to the Fred Hollows in honour of Joan, and that's what I'm asking is do a donation in the honour of Joan. If you don't want any stamps, you just want to give $1, look, just do $1, that'd be fantastic. All right, guys, let's have a look at these stamps, and if you want some, let me know. Make a donation to Joan in her memory, and Heather would really appreciate that. All right, let's have a look at the stamps. First off, I'm just going to show you what I picked up. There's one album. There's a big world album, a smaller album, and then I think this is an empty album, and it's got a whole heap of blank sheets. And my donation that I've sent through, of $50, is really to thank her for this. And then we've got lots of loose stamps in here, and we'll go through those really quickly. All right, guys, hang on. I'll hook you up. So the first one that Heather gave me was this beautiful album. She went out and bought a whole heap of these hangers, and they're all beautiful and ready to go. And there's even some enclosed hangers here. So to me, they're worth an arm and a leg. Well, these ones she paid $8.50, so they would have been quite a while ago because now they've moved up and they're a lot more expensive. But I can use those for my German collection and everything else. So I'm going to put those to one side. That's beautiful. All right, this is Heather's Australian collection. We'll open this up. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of toning throughout this collection. If anyone wants to put their name down for the Australian collection, make an offer of how much you would donate to the Fred Hollows, and I can pull these out and put in an envelope and send them to you. But just be warned that there is toning on a lot of these stamps within this. But we can have a look at the stamps and enjoy them and appreciate what Joan and Heather have done over all these years. So as you can see, I'll just pull that in a little bit so then you can enjoy them. So these are all New South Wales. New South Wales. Come along. New South Wales, they're all fairly early. I've got all these stamps. New South Wales, Beautiful 1 shilling, a kangaroo. It's 2 different, like same stamp, but a little bit variation in colour. It's a lot more purple. There's some perforations here. If you look them up, it's quite nice. Here we go. Some nice Victorian, oh, South Australia, Victorian. I really like, I saw this one right here. This is an Army official. It's quite nice. I've never seen one of those overprinted before. It has still got a bit of toning in that, but it's very out there. And here's some West Australian. There's West Australian here, and you got your Queensland. There's no crack plate at all. That's a nice one. But very happy if you make an offer for these and do a donation to Fred Hollows. I'll put these into an envelope and send them your way. I'm just trying to honour Joan as best I can. And she just wanted donations to the Fred Hollows Foundation. It's Tasmania. Quite nice. That's overprinted 1 penny there. Oh, kangaroos. Here we go. Love kangaroos. Now, I'm more than happy to let these go as well. But please note, again, there is slight toning. So if you have a look, there's slight toning on these along the edge. I would advise a warm bath of soapy water to try and stop the spread. There are perforations missing on a lot of these stamps as well, so they're not in fine condition. I couldn't really hazard a guess on how much these are worth, but not as much as in the album. You got your KGV. Look at this. That's a beautiful red. That is really red. That's a pretty spectacular stamp there, but I'll leave that in there. Oh, and there's another nice one here. One if there's anything we need to look. Oh, it could be, and look, I haven't looked at any of the varieties yet. This looks like it comes from a newspaper wrapper because it's all straight, so it's probably more of a newspaper wrapper, and it's blue. That's a 1D. They're quite nice. It's a 4D. Again, if you have a look, I wonder if this perf is off in the corner. Oh, yeah, it's not there. And there's a bit of lines through it. Yeah. So not the perfect ones. It's only a 4D. Looks a bit yellowy. Well, that's nice. Well, if you have a look here, you always get the orange 4D, and then you get the lemon. Look at that. That's really different. That's quite nice. Again, there is toning on the edges of these. And there's an OS, 5D OS. Oh, we've got a kookaburra here. I'll see if the ST has been broken at the top. No, so it's not a big stamp, worth a lot. Quite nice though. Oh, look at this. We got ourselves. All right, and what we got to look here is, look at that, 1929 3D ammo. But unfortunately, I wouldn't put this in mine because of that and that. And there's just a couple little spots. But if you're starting out, it's a good start out, but I would recommend soaking them in hot water with a bit of detergent. It's quite nice, it's mint. Oh, these are, these look mint too. And I think a couple of the perfs, oh, the perfs are still there. That's mint. Oh, it's got no gum on the back, but it looks, yeah, mint no gum. It's quite nice, nice lyrebird. She's got nice black, and that there is the thin version, because you can see the watermarks coming through quite easily. It's worth a bit more than just the normal version. No 5 pound bridge, as normal. We've got these, beautiful. Look at this, down the bottom, 6D, the brown. That's always a hard one, but again, a bit of toning. So I'm trying to let you know exactly. It's a nice little set there. Very nice here. Look, you got the 9D. You don't normally find that one too often. There's a couple little spots coming through. It's missing one perf, but it is a 9D. There's a missing a one perf up there. A few stamps there. And now these are all fairly generic. I might just come out a bit and just show you. These are all fairly generic stamps here for Australian stamps, quite nicely. I'm not going to send them on the pages. I'm not going to use the pages because they've had tone stamps in them as well, but it just costs too much to send the pages as well. Unless you're in Australia, then I could pay 10-15 bucks to send them to you, but be better off just making, just pulling them out and putting them in an envelope. And you really want to set them out yourselves as well. Quite nice little set. Expo. I always like this coat of arms. I'm just trying to think if it's the thin one. It looks very thin. Looks like the thin version. Oh, I love my bull. Oh, just wondering if there's a little tick there. Oh, I can't really see. There's a little mark on the side, so I'm not sure if that's the one that's worth so much. Some nice stamps. Some more. We've got Queen Elizabeth coming into her forte. Queen Elizabeth. Some Christmas stamps. Quite nice. I think that's nearly, I think there's 7 to the set. Quite nice. Oh, I wonder if these are mint. Oh, these are mint. So I will use these for postage. I'm not trying to be a pain, but I don't think Heather will mind if I take a few mint stamps out and use them for postage. It'll help me send these around Australia. Looks very much a mint stamp. They're all used. And this one, 15 cents, it takes up too much room. You can have those ones. Quite nice. Oh, the Olympics. Oh, I think these Olympics here are mint stamps. Yep, and don't want to be rude, I'll use those for postage to help send these stamps around, help pay. Quite nice. It's all sports, all the sports stamps. Quite nice. Look at that 75 center. $1. Oh, 10 shilling, $1. 4 shilling, 40 cents. Quite nice. I used to love those heads. Oh, they're beautiful, these horse stamps. Some animals, love that one there. The Australian catalogue stamp, it's one of my favourite. Birds, oh Shani, look at all these birds. Wow, I think I would have sent all these to her by now. There's a $1 stamp and it does, oh, it's used. Quite nice, some birds at the top there. Some fish. Oh, some of these down here, beautiful. Snakes and local wildlife. Quite good, these stamps. Butterflies, fungi. I like the way she set this out. It's very, very smart. Oh, I wonder if all these are mint. They are. So I'm just going to use these. The thing is, I'm taking these out because they're mint, but I'm going to use them on the envelopes. I send you the stamps. So you're going to get them anyway, but they're going to be used on an envelope, which would just help pay for postage. Nice flowers. Oh, there's a 45-cent stamp. Perfect. Better in our pocket. I think we should all just collect used stamps. It's a bit of a scam how the post office gets us to buy them more and we don't use them anymore. Oh, look at these. I might pull this one out. Put it over here. Oh, I'll work it out in a minute. There's a whole heap of free, beautiful sheets. All right, hold on. I'll get the next album. Right, the next album. Now, I have got a world album coming up, so bear with me. I think this may be another Australian album, and this could be Heather's personal one as a child. Look at that. More mint stamps. Now, again, I'm going to put the mint stamps across, and I will use that to send everything. Oh, look at that, Hutt River. I think that's this guy who created his own little world. The Hutt River province. I remember something like that along those lines. All right, so we've got a, oh, look at that, a whole heap of kangaroos. Wow. These are in a lot better condition too. Oh, there's a little bit of a rip here, but it doesn't matter. Nice 3D there. I hope you can see all those. All nice there's a few nice kangaroos here. There's far less toning. Some really nice stuff there. We'll just quickly go through these ones. There's no sword coming out, a little bit of toning here. Again, if you want these ones, just make an offer. And you're not paying me money. All I'm asking is to make a donation to Fred Hollows. I'll show you at the end how to do that. It's just something nice that Joan would really appreciate. Look at that. Nice bull. I love that stamp. It's a great stamp. And this stamp as well. That is a fantastic stamp. You want a couple great Australian stamps? Those two there. Just beautiful. Just so well done. There's a couple of versions of that one. And this one's a good one too. There was a stamp collector, I'm trying to think, I think it was Perry. He built a house off the shape of this Jimmy. His name was Jimmy, the Aboriginal, and he built a house in that shape up north, Queensland. That's how much he loved that stamp. Oh, look at this. I think this Expo stamp is mint. Oh, postage. Thank you. And again, those stamps, you'll get back this postage. I'll just stick them on. Another one, I'll just stick them on the envelopes. Some nice, beautiful birds. They're beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. You got both of those. That one there's a hard one to get. But it's the exact same stamp, but different types of paper. It's very nice. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Oh, that's mint. That's a bit of toning there, but that will look great on someone's envelope. I can use that. Oh, I'd love to use that on an envelope. That's fantastic. Oh wow, these are all mint. Yep. They're big, but I can use that as postage. Oh, what are these? These look a bit, no, that's used. But this isn't. There we go, it's 15 cents. It's 15 cents better in our pockets, isn't it? There you go, it's 12 cents. Oh, there we go, some more postage for us. We'll use that. Quite nice. What is a 12 center? That is mint. And the 5 cent is mint. Oh, I love these. I used to really look at that. They're cool. I love the Pioneer stamps. I've always liked this one with the going into the sunset. So I reckon Heather would have been young going to the post office and buying them herself. There we go. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the full set. Oh, we're going to take them out because they're mint. Mint. Used. Cancel to order. There we go. These all look quite nice. Great birds. Shani would love all these birds, but I think I've given them all to her by now. Quite nice. Oh, there's a couple of mint stamps here. Wow. Looks great. Very nice. I'm just grabbing these because they are mint and we can use them. It helps with postage. Quite nice. Love the ferry series. Love the planes, love the trains. All these is all like, this is what I grew up with as a kid, collecting them, going to the post office and buying them. Loved them. All these. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, one of my favorite, all-time favorite stamps. It's a great stamp. Oh, the fungi series, all mint. Oh, look at that, 2 60-cent mints. Thank you, Heather. That just makes postage so much easier. Guys, I'll make sure I get the set onto the envelope for you so you don't miss out. Australian Antarctic Territory. Oh, remember these ones? 60 center, beautiful mint. Well, that just helps. That's good. Got $3 or $4 worth of postage out of all that, which is great. I could be able to use all that as postage. All right, hang on, let's go to the world. All right, so this is Heather's world album. So her mum would have done all the work and Mr. Pitt would have started it. But I was given on great advice that she was the one who did all the beautiful letters and the writing. Now, she tells me one of the countries is spelled incorrectly, and that's a shame because it drove her nuts, and I said none of us will really worry about it. I'm just going to pull these out so we can see these stamps so much nicer. Now, here we go. Oh, how beautiful. So, oh, look at these, Ethiopia. Wow. I haven't seen these stamps before. These are really old. Wow, I'm just going to look one up. Just a little check on eBay. They're not sell for too much. They just look really, really nice. They're a little bit... No, that's not stuck. That's just not stuck. That seems a little bit stuck on there, but I think a little bit of movement will get her off. Some very nice Ethiopian stamps there. Austria, look at these. Very nice. So what I'm thinking is if you're interested in any of these countries, so if you look at these stamps and you want to buy a country of sheets and you make a donation to the Fred Hollows, I can send you these sheets. Though I'll have to try and fit them into an envelope. So either I'll pull the stamps off or I'll fold them across and get them to you. And that way, Heather's stamps and Joan's stamps and Mr. Pitt's stamps are shared with people around the world. It's quite beautiful, aren't they? Belgium. Very nice. Some of these are beautiful. Some of these would be very old. Now, Mr. Pitt, I mean, wow. If Heather was 70 years old, Joan would be much older than that. And then Mr. Pitt, who gave Joan those stamps, would be very, a lot older. So these would be well over 150 years old, I reckon. The collection, the beginning of the collection. Very nice. Wow, look at some of these. They're quite nice with the big long beards. Balkong, Congo. Luxembourg. British Africa. Look at that. Rhodesia. Some beautiful stamps. What are those? Two-tone. Beautiful. I really love the calligraphy that Heather has done. Just looks amazing. Look at these. Absolutely beautiful. I don't want people sending me messages saying please send the whole album to me. Send a registered post and stuff like that. It'll cost me hundreds. I'd much rather just make a donation to the Fred Hollows. But look, I'm happy to try and fit it into an envelope, a country or two to you. And if that means I have to cut the page up or I'll pull the stamps off the page and put them in the envelope, I'll do that. Anything for Heather and Joan. Here's Canada. That's quite a nice stamp there. Some beautiful stamps. Quite nice. Central America. I've got my new light now. As you can notice, it's no flashing or pulsing. It cost me a few dollars, but I've got a big box light over there on the left-hand side, and it's shining down, and we're getting beautiful, clear light now. These are quite nice. If anyone spots anything worth a lot of value, let me know. I can list it on eBay, sell it, and then get a lot more dollars to donate to Joan's, you know, for Joan, or in memory of Joan. Look at these China stamps. Be nice to think these are worth a fortune, but just I don't think so. I know they had a big uptick there at the beginning, Chinese stamps. This page is covered both sides. But I think it'd be nice if we can get a few dollars together. Look at those. They're shiny. I bet you haven't got those bird stamps. Or these triangle bird stamps. Oh my God, they are gorgeous. Look at those. Aren't they the most gorgeous stamps, these ones here? That is just divine. These are quite nice. Oh, look at this, shiny. There's a chook and pigeon. Wow. That is a really nice couple of Chinese pages. Czech Republic. Quite nice. Oh, some more on the back. So Heather's really got in there and stuck some extras in there after Joan. How beautiful are these? Just beautiful. Denmark. Can you imagine when Mr. Pitt first started putting these stamps down? And then he gave the album away to Joan, Heather's mum. And then she started to keep adding to them. And then Heather took it over. Just beautiful. Now, Heather told me that she just hasn't got time to get into stamps. She's huge into art and she makes jewellery and things like that. She's completely amazing, the stuff she's doing. Really beautiful stuff. Some of the stuff I saw, like washed up crockery, like from Japan. So she lived in Japan so long, she'd walk along the beach and pick up pieces of crockery. And then they used to do, their floats were made out of clay over there, and she picked those up and she makes jewellery out of it all, and shells as well. But yeah, she's very gifted. Whoops, there we go, there's a few stamps there too. Fiji. Someone mentioned in one of my comments the other day saying, every time I'm watching your videos, Jeff, I hear birds in the background. Now, I just find early in the morning and late at night, the birds just go off. And we're just surrounded by them, which is great. But, he was like saying, do you keep the window open? And I'm like, no, I don't. That's the noise you hear when the window's closed. I love in the afternoon to watch them in the bird bath. We've got a bird bath and have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and watch them. All right, we've got France here. This is a good lot of France. I've never seen this colour one before. Quite nice, aren't they? That's a really nice cancel. These could be yours if you want them. Very nice. But if anyone sees anything of exceptional value, let me know, because I'd really like to get some money donated to Fred Hollows on behalf of Joan. Make her wish come true. And I'm happy to pay for the postage to send them around. Oh, these look nice too. Look at that. Cameroon. These are beautiful. This is just a sensational collection. So we're looking at a collection build up over 3 generations. Just gorgeous. Now, before anyone says anything, I will be buying the German stamps from out of here. So please don't ask. These are beautiful. There you go, Shani. Beautiful bird stamp. Another bird stamp up here. Now, just have a look. They don't seem to be stuck to the page either, so they all seem to come off pretty good. If they do stick to the page, I'm thinking that the way I could send them, I could cut across really easy like that and then do them into the envelopes. And then you guys can soak them off in your own time. Iberia. All right. I will pay for these. Look at these. Beautiful. Can't be bored with German stamps. I've probably got all of these by now, but I promise I will share what I've got left over with everybody. Look at these. There you go, more. And I know you're all screaming out saying, Jeff, show us your German collection. It is coming. And it's not about I don't want to do it. It's just about finding the time to put it all together. So since I've started shooting videos on stamps, it's just been hard to actually do stamp collecting. Because I'm searching out to look at stamps and find stamps to film. Beautiful. There we go. I'll put those along in my pile. Some Great Britain stamps. So I'm going to try and do at least 10 or more envelopes. I know it's going to probably get a bit out of hand. That's okay. I'll try and send as many as I can afford. Look at that, it's 1 penny. Be funny if it's a famous one. That everyone's been after. Quite nice. Now I could probably list all these up on eBay, but I'm finding that just selling a couple lots on eBay is a bit painful. And I find giving away is so much easier. But I will still try and sell a few lots here and there. But these, I think, we can get 2 wishes. You know, we can share these stamps all around the world, and we can also make a, you know, if we can get 10, 20 people to donate $5, that's $100. So, and then I've done mine on top, so it'd be 150. And if we sell a lot of these, we might be able to do more as well. So if you say, look, Jeff, I want the Holland stamps. So it's how many pages? Two pages full. You go, oh, look, I'll give you $5 or $10. I've just made, you know, you don't say you're going to give it to me. You say, look, I've made a donation to the Fred Hollows Foundation for $5 or $10. I would really love these. Or you could say first, I'd really like those. I'm prepared to make the donation. And then I can say to you, they're yours, make the donation. And if you say, you made the donation and that, just to let Heather know. And say, Heather, we've just made a donation in your mum's name, Joan, for the stamps. And then I will pay to get them sent to you. So really, your donation is just postage. Unless you give more. And you're helping people that are struggling with eyesight. I'm just trying to help Heather make her mum's wishes come true. They're quite nice, these hungry stamps. I can't remember these earlier ones. They're quite nice. And they look like the cheaper versions of the 70s ones. Oh, there you go. She tried to get away. Oh, it's a shame that that's... Oh, a bit of the stamp is coming through. It's quite nice. Hungary. Very nice. Some of the later stamps. I must say that Heather's handwriting is absolutely sensational. Oh, look at these horses. They're cool. Nice long stamps. Oh, India. There we go. Look at these India stamps. Can't beat those for $5. Beautiful. They are gorgeous. Now, if you ask for some stamps and there's still room in the envelope, I'll shove some more stamps in there from my big box of stamps. So don't worry, I'll make sure you get your money's worth. So if you go, yeah, look at that. Oh, Indian States. Look at those. These are pretty, aren't they? These elephant stamps. I've never seen those before. Laos. They are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Indonesia. Look at these. Absolutely beautiful. Ireland. Oh, Malta. Cyprus. Bermuda. Cook Islands. Oh, some more in there. It's a big collection of stamps. Tonga, Falkland Islands, Norfolk, Brunei. Oh, look at these Italy stamps. These would have to be, these ones look really nice, these three. How about we just come in a bit closer? Wow. Look at that one. Beautiful. Very nice. I've seen these ones before. Look at this one. Never seen that before. How beautiful. That is just sensational. It's a really nice stamp. Now, if it was two-toned, I'd steal it myself. Very nice. Just wondering if anyone's down near Warners Bay. Does anyone live near Warners Bay? I'll be going to Warners Bay in probably a couple of weeks in early January. So if anyone's down that way, You want to catch up, have a cup of coffee? Love to do it. If you want me to film your stamp collection, love to do that. So Warners Bay is in, well, they're beautiful, in New South Wales. These are beautiful Japanese stamps. But yeah, Xander has got ice hockey training. Got a camp on, so I'll be by myself, pretty bored. And I'm going to take my bike with me, my electric bike, and do as much riding as I can. But it'd be nice to catch up for coffee if anyone wants to have a coffee. Look at that. Japan, I reckon that Japan collection would be worth a fair bit. She was in Japan for quite a while, so Yugoslavia. It's quite a big collection. I think I might have opened a Pandora's box by offering to sell each country. I think I'll try and do as many as I can, people. If I've got 200 people asking for stamps, I don't think I could afford $1,000 in postage. Not straight away, but we'll get there. Beautiful. Malta. I'm in Malaya, half asleep. Haven't had breakfast yet. Only 1 cup of coffee. I'm a 2 cup of coffee guy. Look at these birds. Shani, you need these birds. Oh my gosh, these look amazing. Look at those. That one there and this one here. I love two-tone, as you all know. Look at that tiger. That's cool. So yeah, I'll be away in January for a week. So I'm going to have to try and shoot a couple of videos to cover that time. Might have to try and do a couple of shorter videos. It'll help. Middle Coast cast. Wow. I just can't believe the work has been put into this album. Look, we're still only halfway through. Oh, we're over halfway. Monaco, F1 Kingdom. Bird. Weird looking helicopter, look at that thing. Mongolia. Can't imagine I'm using stamps in Mongolia. Oh, New Zealand. All right, Shani, have a look at these. Tell me what you think. Is anything good? Look at this one here, victory stamp. That looks impressive. Beautiful. Wow, New Zealand victorious. That looks really nice too. These look great, these stamps. Some of these are beautiful. Hold on one sec. Turn my phone ringer off, and I just put it on the bench, and I can always feel it going through the bench. So I always have to check, make sure anyone needs me for anything. Quite nice. Nice birds. Shiny to have all those. Very nice. Norway. Well, Heather, I think yourself and your mum have done a great job putting this stamp collection together. I just love the writing. It just makes it so wonderful. Well, Pakistan, we've seen quite a few of these in a lot of the filming I've done, especially with the service written in there. Philippines, I don't think we've seen as many Philippine stamps. I've seen that one before. Papua New Guinea. Ooh. 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 I love these. These are always beautiful stamps. Oh, the airmails. I love those. Some beautiful bird stamps. Some of the most beautiful birds in the world come from Papua New Guinea. Oh, Poland. No, probably not their greatest stamps. Oh, those two look really nice. A bit of toning on those two though. Look at them. Poland. Oh, dogs from Poland and cats. That dog and cat video I didn't do too well. I can tell there's not many dog and cat collectors out there, but it had to be done. Space. I wonder if you could do a space stamp video. Portugal. Very nice. Look at those old ones. The República of Portuguesia. Look at those. That looks nice. And that one too. They look expensive. Probably aren't. Romania. Oh, look at those birds. Oh, Russia. Some of these just look amazing. I love Russian stamps. They just look expensive and old and just so cool. Look at these. Just unreal. Just beautiful. Absolutely spectacular stamps. You can't go wrong. Look at this. Look at that. Just hope you can see that really well. Just beautiful. And even these. All of them. They're just beautiful stamps. One of those type of stamps, yeah, you just want to collect them, don't you? Oh, a few little dropped off, CCP. Oh, these look great. Triangles. South Africa. South Africa. Beautiful. Oh, I really like this one here, the little ship. It looks so different. Same stamp, but just different. Oh, it's not the same. That's a bigger circle. That's smaller. Without a doubt. It's different. Oh, that one there is two different ones too. But they're the same. Wow. Whoops, there we go. A bit of birds. South America, Argentina. Wow. So guys, I hope it doesn't sound like a sales pitch to get money out of you. It's not what I was after. I just wanted to get a few donations to Fred Hollows, help out a lady who's passed. Give a few, you know, her dying wish was to make some donations to the Fred Hollows Foundation. And if you guys want some stamps and you make a donation, I'll send them to you for free. I think that's a fairly good deal. Chile. That's a big stamp. Colombia. Oh, some nice. Those stamps look very washed out, like really old style looking. Look great. Beautiful. Oh, there's a couple hidden on the back here. Ecuador, Paraguay. Oh, we know this one, Uruguay. We've seen that one before. Now, if there's multiple people wanting stamps and stuff of the same country, I'm going to have to go first in, best dressed. These are beautiful. Unless you offer more of a donation, I suppose that's the best way to go forward. Look at these. They are perfection. Look at that. I think we've seen these before, Spain ones, those old galleons. Like, that's beautiful, but put them on a triangle stamp, you got to get out of here. And that black, oh my gosh. Spain, you did well doing those galleons. Forget about the heads, galleons. It's beautiful. I think these stamps here have been the bane of any stamp collector's history. Every time you get those bulk lots from around the world when you're 15 years old or 12 years old, that many of these Hispania heads are in there. What I would have done if I'd gotten one of those galleon stamps, I would have been like so happy. Beautiful. Sweden. Nice. Oh, Switzerland. Oh, there's a few Switzerland. Quite nice. Look a bit old at the top there. Thailand. Oh, spelling mistake. Don't matter. We're young once. Nice stamps. Oh, here we go. I can't believe I saw this great auction video lot coming up with all these USA stamps in there. But I was a bit hesitant in buying them because they called the whole set replica stamps and replica coins, and I'm like, I'm not going to bid on that. It's just not fair. People are starting to copy stuff and make replicas and try and sell them off as normal stuff. Quite nice. Some nice heads there. I reckon it'll be the next area to get into. If I can find an old collection of US stamps, the old heads, slowly build it up. Beautiful. I think the trick to collecting is collecting certain periods in time. Don't collect the whole country, but just go from this date to this date. I think that is very manageable. That's it, guys. Wow. All right, so the deal is I bought the German stamps. Sorry about that. I know a lot of other people would like them, but there's a lot of other countries in there. If you're interested, please let me know and I will send those to you. All you need to do is do a donation to the Fred Hollows. Now, I'm just going to show you the rest of what Heather gave me. And it's a big, huge, let me just unhook you. I've got a whole huge container here full of stamps. Now, a lot of it is on paper. Now, that's just going to be so hard to send to anyone overseas, especially a big bag like that. And that's what, oh, that's Japan. All latest Japan stuff. I'm wondering if I just throw them all into the super lot. That's the super world lot. And we mix them around. Or if there's someone desperate out there. Now, if you're in Australia, we can sort of manage to send those, but it costs too much. How about here? Australian. Again, on a lot of paper. Just takes up so much room inside the envelope. Oh, here we go. USA. Oh, a lot of these are off paper, which is great. So I should be able to throw those into the magic bin. Oh, Czechoslovakia. Look at those. There's a whole heap in there. That'd be fantastic, that little bag. We've got birds. Oh, I think there's a lot of repetitive Australian birds in there. So I don't think Shani would probably think much of that. Yeah, it's all Australian birds. What have we got here? Butterflies and insects. We've got kids and cartoons. Oh, we've got a few little first aid covers. Yeah. Oh, Bunyip series. That's postage. I'll put that up there. Yeah, there's some covers. I'll put those covers over there. That's a pre-stamped envelope. Oh, postage. Olympic sports. North Borneo. I think I might get these little ones and throw them into the big one. South Africa. Again, I will put those in. Hong Kong. Nice. Papua New Guinea. Wow. Yeah, I should be able to put those in. Canada. Oh, here we go. Cinema and literature. Can't really see much. People. War military. Living together. It's Australian. Oh, there we go. Commemorative. A lot of Australian. trains. Boats, planes, trains and cars. Looks Australian. Australian history. Flowers and trees. Bit of toning in there. We'll have to separate that. Older Australian. I can do that. Throw them in. I think what we're going to do, there's just so much. Oh, Germany. Wow, there we go. Put that off to one side. Daddy will pay for that. Christmas. Some birds. Malta, not much. Italy. Oh, that's a huge big one. Again, I think that's Japan. Wow. Oh, these are all loose. Hungary. Monaco. Spain. Sweden. Wow, what's that? Republic of Korea? They're all mint too. Philippines. Poland. Japan. Wow. Romania. Netherlands. So what I'm going to do is a lot of these smaller ones I'm going to take out of the bag and throw into our big super mix. So when you ask for a super mix, if you don't want a page out of the world album down there, I will then, for $5, I'll grab a handful out of this big super mix. If you have a look, it's super deep. So what do we pick up? Oh, we're just mixing them up. Like, there's all types of stuff. I'll just have to mix it up actually, because I've just put a whole heap more stuff in there. Look at this. A whole heap of different stuff. If I go right down, oh, I've just got to start giving it away. Look at that, Malta. Someone the other day left a message and said, oh, you know, all those really old New Zealand stamps you threw in there, I would have given you 50 pounds for all those. It's like, oh, shh, don't tell me that now. I could have paid for a lot more postage. Look at all that. I wish envelopes were bigger so I can send you more. All right, so I'm going to throw a lot of this in there because I'd hate someone to ring and say, oh, you know that bag of such and such, can you send me that? So I will go through. The stuff on paper, I might have to send that to an Australian. So any Australian who is happy to receive some stamps on paper, I'll be more than happy to send those to you because it just takes up so much room in envelopes. I can send a fairly large envelope full of paper in Australia, cheaper. So yeah, I will just put them to one side. There we go. Oh, there's something else down there. What's this? Oh my God. I think I've got a few Australians I can send this stuff to. Oh, there's some more stuff down the bottom. Oh, another stamp. Oh, it's another stamp album. And something else. So another stamp albums. 2 more stamp albums. All right, I'm going to throw all these back in there. Oh, Heather was just so kind to give us all this stuff. It's now my job to get it out to you guys. So if you want some stamps, let me know. The huge Christmas, we should call it the huge Christmas giveaway. Huge Christmas stamp giveaway. Hold on one second. All right, we're back again. So I think we're going to call it the Joan's huge Christmas stamp giveaway. Oh my gosh, these look like Japanese. Here we go. It's quite nice. And again, if anyone wants these stamps in here, make a donate. Tell me you're going to make a donation, and I'll let you know if you can have them, or if someone else hasn't taken them. Look at these, are nice. Beautiful Japanese stamps. Look at these ships. Look at that. I think I should have joined the Navy when I was younger. They're beautiful. And the next one is this one here. Oh, these are beautiful. Can Nippon. Japanese. Expo 70. Again, oh, all this mint Japanese. Wow, so much. There's some envelopes. Oh, Japanese envelopes. Beautiful bullet train. That's 2015. Oh, it's a shame about the toning. Nice. We got some variations of mint stamps. Oh, they feel very stickery. Yeah, those two too. All right, let's have a look. Oh yeah. Nippon, Japan. So Heather spent quite a while in Japan teaching English, which was beautiful. She's back here now, retired, teaching art. So it's amazing. And she said that I could bring my daughter over and she'd teach her how to make some jewellery, which was just so kind of her. Beautiful. And again, make a donation and these Japanese stamps can be all yours. So I hope I'm not being rude, guys, and pushing out there, but I just think it might be a nice thing to do. Joan really wanted to support the Hollows Foundation, so we can do that on her behalf, and I can give out free stamps, which belong to Joan and Heather, and really Mr. Pitt. I think all of them would be very happy. Look at these bird stamps. Shani, great stamp adventure. Right up your alley. Look at those. Anyway, I just want to show you where the website is, and I'll try and put a link up in my video so you can all find it. So really, it is the Fred Hollows Foundation. Whoops, don't want to do that. Fred Hollows. So that's it. You just go to the look up hollows.org, Fred Hollows, and then basically please support us, our impact. This is what we do. If you come down here, it goes 30 years ago, the Fred Hollows Foundation began a global movement to end avoidable blindness. And that's it. A lot of this stuff he did was avoidable blindness. So people just couldn't afford it in these third world countries. And Fred Hollows in Australia was huge. He was an eye surgeon, humanitarian who believed in empowering people to help themselves. And they've restored sight and prevented blindness to over 150 million people worldwide. Isn't that amazing? And really is just as easy as they say about these really big donations. Look guys, all you have to do is $5. That's it. It's nice, small. And I just always do PayPal because I don't trust anyone. And then you just go. You're close to completing the donation, Mr. And then you just put your name in, Jeff Young, my email address, and then put in the rest. I won't want to show all that. It's got my phone number and that. And you just add it in and go enter. So hold on one sec. So he's got comments and feedback, optional. And I just put in memory of Joan. We love your stamp collection. Boom. Next. Go. Maximum character limit is 950. Well, that should be right. Oh, it's my phone number. Oh, I showed you my phone number again. I'm going to have to blank that out. So easy as that. I just kept on going and it goes, thank you for your donation. You're helping us put an end to avoidable blindness. So came through, bam. So if you can do that, that'd be wonderful, guys. Well, that was a beautiful collection to go through. I just want to put a big shout out there to Heather. Thank you so much. And thank you to your mum, Joan, as well. We really appreciate this collection. I'm going to do my best to get all this collection out to all the subscribers from this channel and share it around as much as I can. All right? Yeah, all right, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Remember, Fred Hollows Foundation, small donation, and I will send you some stamps. So we're going to do the big, huge Joan's Christmas stamp giveaway. So let's enjoy stamp collecting together. Have a wonderful day. Merry Christmas, everybody.